What is happening, beautiful people of YouTube? It is a gorgeous day here in southern New Jersey. And you want to know why it's a beautiful day here in southern New Jersey? I'll tell you. Because it's not the weekend. Yeah, so I feel like it's been 2, maybe more months of rain every weekend and beautiful weather throughout the week. So just another typical weekday here. It is amazing, sunshine, warm, and lovely. But yeah, so today I want to talk to you guys about the DaGold Digger. All right, so I've had a lot of questions on Instagram, YouTube, whatnot, about the DaGold Digger. How do you like the DaGold Digger? How do you like the new bike? How do you like the 2023? So I wanted to come on today and kind of talk about that and kind of show you guys what we have done so far to the bike and maybe discuss a little bit about what I want to still do or what we're going to still do. So to answer the number one question, how do I like it? I love it. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, I loved the Dabeard Glide. I loved the 2016. The twin cam was awesome. It had a sound, you know, that this won't ever have, but this bike is smooth, man. It has some amazing torque and pickup. Overall speed is just so much better. It just has more power. It's smoother. It shifts nicer. It's just, I mean, I don't have a bad thing really to say about it. And I mean, I feel bad saying this, but it's kind of quickly made me kind of forget about missing my old bike that I crashed. So love this bike. It's amazing. Love the color. I liked it when I got it. I sought out this color. I reached out to a whole bunch of different dealerships specifically looking for this color. And now that I have it, I love it even more. I'm absolutely in love with it. So it is beautiful, and I'm just looking forward to putting a ton of miles on this thing. Right now, it's coming up due pretty soon. I'm getting close to that 1,000-mile service, and I know that's not a lot since I got it, but keep in mind, when I got it, I was still banged up, and so I wasn't really riding a lot there, and I was also really waiting to get the new handlebars installed because the stock ones are just really uncomfortable for me, and I didn't feel comfortable cruising on it, so I was just not on it as much. But now that's done, so putting as many miles on it as I can. We still have a lot of nice weather, hopefully here before the really nasty weather. And for the people that always ask, like, do you guys, you know, because where we're at, do you winterize it and put it away or whatever? We really don't. I kind of made it a little pact with myself like a while back, years ago, that I would get out and at least try to ride once or twice every month, even during the January, February, you know, December, January, February, nasty months of Northeast up here. You always get 1 or 2 days within those months where it's warmer, you know, 40s, whatever. So I get it out when I can, but I don't do anything to it to winterize it or put it away. So, and I don't plan on doing that this year. So let's get into, I'll show you the bike again. You guys, you know, most of you have seen it, but I'll show you the bike and kind of go over what we've already done, and then we can kind of talk about what's coming after that. So without further ado, there she is in all her glory. So first, I did snag the old shift linkage off the Dabeard Glide. Had to have that, put that on there. Love it. As you can see, I also took the old Raptor seat from Advan Black. I absolutely love this seat. It's a really good combination of local short riding, look good kind of seat, and still able to use it for long distance riding. I've ridden this seat to Daytona and back a couple times, and Myrtle Beach and stuff, no problems. It gets the job done. It's comfortable enough. No, it doesn't compare to, you know, what George has on his. Obviously, that thing is built to feel like you're in your recliner, but that's not my style, so I don't have that. I love the Raptor by Advan. So the exhaust, as you can see, are the Tab 50 cals with the zombie baffles, and we did the full exhaust with the headers, the Tab headers as well, and also have the Tab Folsom Prison handlebars, 16-inch. They kind of look bigger than that, but they're 16-inch. I had these on the Dabeard Glide, loved them, had to have them again. Also, huge shout out to Tab. We love Tab. They are a huge supporter of the channel and a great sponsor of the channel. So we love those guys and plan to do more stuff with them in the future. Let me mute this bad boy. Also, obviously the Ciro 3D, another one of our favorite brands, the Ciro 3D Cybercharger. This is a product that George and I have had since way before we were even doing YouTube. The chargers by Ciro 3D. We've had, you know, all the different versions they had back when we had to actually plug it into our phone. Now this is the Cybercharger. You don't have to. You got your power to it, and then you just put your phone in there and it charges, and it's not going anywhere. You can see how these kind of wrap and grip, and your phone's not going anywhere. I've had several different ones before this on my first bike, and let's just say I did lose my phone once, so it's not going anywhere. So that's the bars. I have the Kahuna heated grips by Harley Davidson, very comfortable, love those. And we also have the Ciro 3D frame mounted floorboards, or mini floorboards, highway pegs on their frame mounted system here with this arm, and they have that in two different sizes, the regular and that is the extended. George has just the regular one, so there are different options there depending on your height. Obviously this is standing out over here. I went with the, and it's filthy, but the Harley Davidson red calipers. If you couldn't tell at this point, I plan on doing red accents with this gold. Got the red in the seat, that red, got a few other ideas as well. So I know a lot of people gave me crap about it and said the red doesn't go with the gold. I think it does. I love it. And that's kind of the theme there. I'm going to go with the accent pieces are going to be red. So that's done deal. So you can complain or tell me you don't like it, but that's fine. I'm still going to do it. All right. What else? I think that is the extent of what we've already done to the bike. Not a lot. Oh, no. Ciro. I got the Ciro LED turn signal inserts. We have those, and now they make those for the rear, but I have plans for this rear end, so that's not going to be there, so I didn't bother putting those on or getting those. But that's it. That's the last thing we've done. Now let's talk about what I want to do still. We have a big old box of Ciro 3D lighting and parts from obviously Ciro 3D in George's garage. Those are going to be things that go on gradually over the winter while we need projects and things to do. Ciro 3D is an awesome supporter of the channel. If you guys haven't checked out their stuff, they have amazing lighting and different products. They're up there as, you know, one I think is the best, but they're up there as far as the big names of lighting in the motorcycle world. So we had that big box. When they heard that I crashed the bike and got a new one, they were really awesome, sent out just a big box of goodies, all the things I needed to get on this bike to get her up to par. So we have that to do. Also, obviously, you guys know we will absolutely love Advan Black. So I have several things coming for this from Advan Black. Some of the things I had, they were on the last bike, but I love them, so they're going to be on this one, and that's the wrapper front fender. So we'll get rid of this big bulky Harley stock fender, so that wrapper front fender is going to go there. And also, like I said, having plans for this rear end, we are going to get the Dominator rear fender from Advan Black as well, and that'll clean all of this up, and it looks amazing. Everybody thought it looked great on the Dabeard Glide when I had it on there, so definitely going to do that. And as you can see, something is missing, like right in this area. Now I love the way the Road Glide looks and sits without a tour pack, but it's necessity. It really is. Once you've had a tour pack on there, it kind of gets hard to go out and ride without it. All the different stuff you can fit in there, and with having the channel and camera stuff and some merch and things like that, it's a must-have. Plus, I love the King because you can fit a full face helmet in there, which is really nice to have. Sometimes I don't want to wear the full face, but I want to take it because, well, it might rain or I might be coming home late and it gets colder. So it's nice to be able to bring it with you, and you go right in that King tour pack. To me, it's a must-have. So we got that coming from Advan Black. Again, another awesome company that's great with supporting the channel, and they knew that I had the new bike, so I got some stuff coming for that as well. What else? I got to get a new air cleaner. Not that this one is ugly or anything like that, but it's not my favorite, so I'm looking for one of those to upgrade that. George and I both are looking to do cam this winter. That might be a winter project that we both do. We kind of got a beat on what we want to do with that, something kind of in the works. So that is probably going to be a winter project, and I think that's really going to make, along with this tab exhaust, going to make it sound amazing. So looking forward to that. As you guys know, on the Dabeard Glide, I had the 21-inch red and black RYD wheel, which I absolutely loved. Really wanted to try to salvage it off the old bike, but was not able to. So wheels eventually might be something down the line that we do with this, most likely, but right now I do like, as far as stock Harley wheels, I do like these ones a lot better than what came on the 2016 Road Glide. So the polished black looks really good on there. Obviously she's all blacked out, and it's going to stay that way. Not planning to do anything chrome. And I will have, like I said, a few, I don't want to go over the top, but I will have a few extra red accent pieces. I did forget to mention, I put on the Clockworks windscreen here. This was the first one I had on the Dabeard Glide. I managed to salvage that. The one that I had on the bike when I crashed was all jacked up, but I did have this one. I can't remember what this one was called. If this is the Sport Flare or the Sport Touring, I don't remember, but it gets the job done. It looks good, and it looks much better than the stock. Oh, I also have, that has to go on this, the Advan Black headlight, which I think is sick. That'll be going on there soon as well. So let me think, anything else? Floorboards, yes, waiting to try to get those as well. I'm either going to go with the Advan Black floorboards like I had on the Dabeard Glide. That's the plan right now. If that doesn't work out, because they were having some problems keeping those in stock, if they're not able to get those, then I'll have to find something else. So definitely taking recommendations just in case as a backup plan. If you guys know of really good floorboards that you like or that you run that you think would look good on the DaGold Digger, let me know, because I'm definitely looking for that. I know the one the 2 Lane Life fellas ride with, they're pretty nice. I think Eric from SJ Bagger has those. Those are cool. I've seen a few other ones. None of them I really was in love with as much as the Advan Black one, so I'm really hoping to be able to get those back on here. What else? I think, oh, almost forgot one of the biggest things. So obviously I don't have any suspension on here yet. And let me just tell you that the only thing worse than riding a Harley Davidson with stock suspension is having a Harley Davidson with stock suspension, putting on an aftermarket suspension like Öhlins, which is amazing, or you know, there's other good ones too. I know you guys use a lot of different things, but we love Öhlins. Putting the Öhlins on there, then going back to stock. Oh my God, it is terrible. And now I rode with stock for so long, and yeah, it wasn't great, but I didn't know any better. But now, having ridden for a couple years with the Öhlins and going back to stock, it is miserable. It is brutal, and you feel everything. So I am very anxious to get Öhlins put on here. We have some things in the works with them, so that should be happening, you know, sometime hopefully before spring. I'm not in a huge rush because, again, I won't be doing a ton of riding or any long distance riding between now and like spring. But yeah, I'm really excited to get those back on. I love the Öhlins. I loved how they looked, and gold canisters would probably go nice with this. So that is all of the major items that are either on it already or have to go on it. I like this tank badge, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to switch it or not. I know before on the Dabeard Glide we talked about getting the black bar and shield because I didn't like the one that was on the Dabeard Glide. I'm not sure. I'm not in a super huge hurry with this one because I like it. It does look good. It's kind of a two-tone. You can see it's kind of chromish, but then it's got the black in that section there. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but yeah. So just some little pieces, you know, for looks, decor. But that's it, man. So that's the update on the Dabeard Glide. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm hoping to get out more. I'm gonna get her 1,000-mile service here soon, and hopefully ride as much as we possibly can before the nasty weather comes. But that is her in all her glory. So a couple of shameless plugs before I wrap this up, guys. You still have merch if you want to support the channel. We still have plenty of merch over on the Baggers and Brews merch store, which is baggersandbrews.com. I have not updated anything on there lately to have any new designs, but with the crappier weather coming and hopefully having a little more time to design some new stuff, we'll get some new cool items on there. So check that out. Also, if you really want to support the channel big time, you can always go over and click that join button on the homepage for the YouTube channel. There is a little join button, and that'll show you a couple different levels of membership that you can join. If you don't want to, no big deal. You guys watching is definitely plenty of support, but there's always more ways that you can help us out if you really want to, but no pressure if you don't. So that's that. Also, guys, I don't know, you know, if you know yet, but George and I kind of started a new little project, and that is a podcast. It is not motorcycle related, so if you want to see like a different side of George and I and some of our thoughts and opinions, we started a podcast called This American Ride, and it's kind of about anything that really pertains to the average American Joes like you and I. It's a wide variety of different topics to talk about, and we're always open to suggestions and things to talk about. We have a nice little handful of podcasts already out. You can find it on YouTube at This American Ride, or anywhere where you get your podcasts like Apple or Spotify, things like that. So definitely go subscribe to that for us. Help us out. We're trying to grow that channel and get that podcast going. It's a lot of fun, and we're just having a good time talking about different stuff, and just, you know, kind of when we want to get away from motorcycle stuff. So that is it for today, guys. I'm going to go back to enjoying this beautiful day because I'm sure this weekend it's going to rain again. So until I see you on the next one, later. Oh, hey, a couple things I forgot. Wanted to mention because I just didn't want to leave it out. We talked about the seat earlier and how I like this seat, and I do. I did, however, get the dealership to throw in the tall boy seat, Harley Davidson's tall boy seat. I got that because when Carolyn does ride with me, this here, which she likes to call the log splitter, is brutal and uncomfortable. So I got her that, so she has a nice back seat, and it doesn't, like some of the other big plush seats, it doesn't push me up and forward. I'm still back and in where the spot I want to be. So I got that, and I also got some different mirrors here. These mirrors are fine, but there's nothing special about them. I got Harley Davidson also threw in some mirrors, and they're the I forget the name of them, but they're the coffin kind of shaped ones. So I think they look a little cooler, add a little more custom feature to it. So a couple things I forgot that I wanted to mention before I wrap this video up. So that's it. See you guys later.